Hello, everyone. My name is Deirdre Pike, and I'm the Justice and Outreach Program Consultant for the Anglican Diocese of Niagara. I'm coming to you today from my home office in downtown Hamilton, where it's another Just Friday. It's Friday. Let's do a little justice work. Now, I am so excited to have a guest today that, it's been so long since we've seen each other in person, but we have connected over Zoom because this is my colleague and friend, Jillian Doucette Campbell. Welcome, Jillian.
Thanks for having me here, Deirdre. I'm really glad that we can connect this way.
Yeah, even though I haven't been able to see you in person, that your work carries on in a big way. You are the Director of Stewardship and Development for the Diocese of Niagara. And I was wondering if this new work that you're going to tell us about, Ignite Faith in the Future, how that might be an opportunity for people to provide charitable donations and also be supporting work that meets the imminent needs of people and works for that policy change, that justice opening in our world today.
The diocese, we decided that we needed to create a more organized way of sharing about all the ministries and programs that we as the diocese have collectively worked on and agreed to participate in through our mission action plan, and even well before that. So in that, we decided that Ignite Faith in the Future would really highlight what we hope to accomplish. So Ignite is a faith-filled response to possibility, and whereas Faith in the Future is a twofold sort of idea that we have faith, that our faith will last into the future, but also that we have faith in the future that these ministries and programs, through our response to them, will be taken care of in a just and responsible way. One thing I was thinking of while you were talking about this, Deirdre, is the idea about generosity. So the head of the Ford Foundation, a gentleman by the name of Darren Walker, he was interviewed recently, and he said the most provocative thing. He said, generosity is insufficient. The real goal of giving should be justice. And it got me thinking about, your work and the work that we do as people in the diocese, that not that we want to just give as a response to our faith, but we also want to give generously, but to support justice, to engage in justice. We are called to do that, I think, as people of faith. As an example of what Jesus taught, essentially. So justice is about deeper engagement, where you're actually asking, what are the systemic reasons that people are living on the streets? Why are people coming to our parish food bank? And what can we do to help make a difference, not just by providing them a meal for the week, but by providing change in the system so that they don't have to keep coming.
Yeah, absolutely. Exploring those questions at the same time and acting on the answers to the questions, like what can we do to change the situation around food security, is so important. And that's why, that's our approach in the diocese. And so all of the work that Ignite will support certainly will have that approach. And that's a really great way to look at things. Our last Just Friday, we spoke to Antonio, and I know his work with the migrant farm workers is going to be profiled here. So there we are.
Yeah.
Ignite Faith in the Future.
Yeah, so we decided to call it this after surveying people. They decided that the word ignite was a really good word to use, and we agreed. And then Faith in the Future was the second most popular of all the choices. And then here are just a selection of some of the ministries that people can come and learn more about. For instance, we have the Migrant Farm Worker Project. And I'm so glad you spoke with Antonio. Certainly, that is a lot of good work there, especially their bikes for migrants, because bikes have really done a lot to move people from the margins and give them access and to help them create community and agency. So it's one of my favorite projects. And so you can come on the website, you can learn more about the different ministries the diocese is involved with, and then you can participate in this by making a donation. So you can click the donate button. It will take you to this page right here. And then you can choose if you want it to give to Ignite, Faith in the Future, the area of greatest need, or then there's a whole list of the various ministries and projects, which does include the Migrant Farm Worker Project, if you wanted to click that one to make your donation to.
Great. That's great. And it's nice that it's so easy to navigate. And when you mentioned the bike project, we were out there together. That was one of the first field trips we were able to take together.
It was a good day. We got to eat pizza, I think we had that day. And we participated in the Spanish service, which is a good thing. I kind of have the Anglican service memorized because I don't speak Spanish.
You know, the great thing, again, about being able to donate like this is that it supports both that imminent need, looking at food, looking at spiritual care, looking at transportation. These are all meeting basic needs. And Antonio and Bishop Susan herself, and through my office and through these donations, we support other justice-seeking partners that lead the transformational work at a policy level that resulted in, for example, 90,000 people who have full immigration status now as a result of the advocacy that happens. And that is also, that takes a budget as well. And so we do need to think about supporting organizations like this. Climate Justice Niagara thinks the same way, and the other missions that you'll see there, I'm sure, work both on what can we do on the charitable side and the outreach, and then how can we change the situation. As you said, generosity isn't enough.
It makes us feel good, but it takes more than, ride that feel good fuzzy feeling for a bit, but then get engaged, get involved, for sure.
So when we look at that drop-down menu, it came to mind that I hear a lot of people, especially in the service world, social services, people looking for one-stop shopping. I'm sure it's in consumerism too, but I like to think of it more in the not-for-profit world, where you can go and find all that you need if you're someone seeking help around immigration or whatever. And this, to me, looks like one-stop giving. What do you think about that?
I think you're absolutely right. I'm sometimes considered a type A person. So when I got the opportunity to make this an organized place where everyone could find the ministries that we're engaged with, I thought this is a really good thing, because I often will get questions like, oh, do we support that? Oh, I didn't know about this ministry. And now as a person who's a part of the diocese, you can learn about all the different ministries we're involved in, and you can find ways to get engaged with them as well.
Well, I think we better all go get busy getting engaged and finding that website. So I appreciate so much you coming by the studio today virtually to say hello and tell us about your important work. And I long for the day that I know will come when we will share another scone. What do you think?
I think that sounds perfect. I love it. Thanks for having me, Deirdre, and for everyone else. Keep staying in tune to the Just Friday.
Yeah, thank you so much. See you later.